seen a girl come on here and do payment breakdowns, so I'm gonna do it too. So y'all think her car note is crazy, but I'm paying $700 a month for a 2009 BMW 328i, and my insurance is $400 a month. Okay, and I only get paid $1,200 every 2 weeks, love.
Hold on. Okay, $1,200 every 2 weeks is $2,400 a month. $700 car note for a 2009 BMW is crazy.
Like, this is crazy. Like, and my car got like 100,000 miles, so the man told me it was a good deal. You know, I don't know anything about cars, so like I just got it because I'm like, okay, I guess this is a nice car.
Yeah, I guess it was a good deal for the dealer, but not you. People love to attach their worth to an emblem. Why would you pay $700 a month for a 2009 BMW? I want to know what the interest rate is, because forget the monthly payments. How much of that is going towards interest?
He was like, yeah, that's a good deal. You ain't gonna find it nowhere else. And I ain't have nobody with me, and I ain't know nothing about cars. But yeah, is that too much for a car now?
We live in a world now where that's no longer an excuse. I used to listen to people say things, and I used to justify my own excuses as to why I don't know certain things. But you have the internet. You have AI now. Like, you don't even need to watch a video. You can literally ask your specific question. And this video was uploaded in 2025. AI was definitely out. There should be no excuse. But hey, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. How much would you pay for a 2009 BMW? We don't know the exact model, but we know she got ripped off. All right.
Am I being scammed? Because I already don't know.
I need the payment. I need the payment to be less than what it is. So I'm trying to budget myself.
Then we need to be at a cheaper car.
Nah. We'll get back to you with it. We'll get back to you.
Okay. Out the door, you're at $24,981. That's with your fees, your sales tax, and motor vehicles. That's cash, finance. It's the same price. Outside, you asked me what the cash price is.
Yes.
So are we looking?
We say it's the same thing, sir.
Correct. So we're looking to finance, right? How's the credit?
Yeah, credit might be shot, but you can run it and see what happens.
The credit might be shot. Well, let's see if there's even a point to run the credit and, you know, put a negative inquiry on it. You know, how much?
Yo, one thing that I want to mention is I read this book once, and it talked about how people from different economic backgrounds fear credit. The poor fear credit. The middle class want to build credit, and the wealthy leverage credit.
How much money down are we looking to put?
I'm not even sure. The down payment, since if the down payment is going to cover the registration and stuff like that, the plates.
You're probably going to need a little bit more than just the fees and taxes, because if the credit's shot and the car is a 2017 with 85,000 miles, you might need to put a little bit more money down. Now, you guys said the credit is shot, so what's the credit?
I didn't run it to know what it is.
This is one of the reasons, and I don't know their financial situation, but we will find out sooner enough, so stay tuned. This is one of the reasons why when I got my car, I did not want to have to go through this process. I feel as though that dealerships are no longer honest. You have to know somebody that knows an honest dealer. But I got my car from Carvana, and it's very simple. You type in your information. No, it's not sponsored in this video. You type in your information, you get your credit check. Yeah, it hurts your credit a little bit, but the numbers that you see on the screen when you're shopping on Carvana are the numbers you're going to get. Simple as that. No ifs, ands, or buts, no negotiations. And yeah, you might be overpaying a little bit because of that, but I don't want, like, dealerships know how to jack up a price. I'm good on that. I'm good on talking to a salesman in between to try to find me a deal that's really a deal for him. I'm good. What do you all think about that in the comment section down below? Let me know your thoughts.
Do you want to just run the credit and see then? Okay, let me, whose name is it going in? Your name? Let me see your license then. Okay, here's your credit application. I need you to sign in these 3 spots, giving me permission to run your credit. You're going to sign 1, 2, and then 3. It's coming back at a 538. So I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to get you done with $6,000 down even, but if you guys want, I can send it out to the bank and see what we're going to need to put an approval down. Credit's kind of rough. There's a little bit of challenges on it.
Roll for challenge, I know.
Okay, so let's see. I'm going to send it to the bank and then see what we could possibly get done with it.
$6,000 off a $24,000 car is like 30% down. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Question, can we put $8,000 down?
What would that do?
It would get an approval.
Yeah, but for how much?
My bad. That's not 30%. 8,000 is 30%.
Your monthly payment, if you put $8,000 down, would be... With $8,000 down, it would be $700 a month for 4 years or $600 a month for 5 years.
Pause. This is where people get they make bad decisions right here, right? They start thinking about the payments. How much is $700 a month? Well, if I do the math, it's a little bit more than $20 a day. All right? Because $20 a day for 30 days is $600. That's not too far. Okay, $700 a month. You want to know how much that interest is, man? Know how much the interest is. You'll be paying $700 a month, but $100 is going to be going towards the principal, meaning you're going to pay a jacked up price. And people just get fooled by thinking they can afford the thing by affording the payments. They'll be paying double the price for this car. $24,000 car is going to be $48,000. I guarantee you. I just want to know the interest rate.
Your interest rate is 19.99%. Again, you have a 500 credit score, so your interest rate's going to be raised.
19%, which you might as well round it up, which is 20%, at 4 years is 80% interest. Now, what's 80% of what they're already paying for the car? We're going to find out in a second. Let me continue.
It's really high. Mm-hmm.
What kind of payment were we expecting to be at? Where do we need to be? 400 a month? It's just
the maximum.
Yeah, we wouldn't. It wouldn't work with this car. You need to be a car that's under $20,000, not almost $25,000 out the door.
So I don't understand.
You're going to be financing 17 grand, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And then 17 grand with a 19.99 interest rate at 60 months is $630 a month.
Okay, I got you. I need the payment. I need the payment to be less than.
Okay, guys, so I did the math for you. $24,000 for the car at 19% is $4,560 per year. And they'll be paying that for 4 years, which equals about $18,000 in interest. And if you get $18,000 plus the $24,000 they'll be paying for the car itself, that means in total on a $24,000 car, at the end of their payments, they would have forked over $42,000. $42,000. That's simple math I just did in 15 seconds. And people think because they can afford the monthly payment, they can afford the thing.
How much are you paying a month for this car?
$13.90. Hello.
Hey, what's going on, brother? How are you? This is Yusuf at Auto Cafe in Miami, Florida.
Hey, what's up, man?
I'm looking at your trade information here. You have a Scat Pack that you want to trade in. So tell me a little bit what you got going on.
Got a 2022 Challenger Scat Pack. Got it around a year ago. The mileage, not the greatest, but it's around like 96,000 for the mileage. And I owe about $55,000 on it. And I'm just trying to find a way to kind of get into something that's better on fuel economy because I'm doing like Uber Eats and Lyft sometimes, and sometimes Amazon delivery. I just got the car because I really liked it, but
Your payoff here, you do know.
He got the car because he really liked it, y'all. Like, we don't really like the things we really like, but we don't make wise financial decisions behind it. Why in the world would you work for a car? The car's supposed to be working for you. Most people need a car to get to work, but you're working to have the car you like.
You're paying almost $35 a day on interest on this vehicle. Did you know that?
oh man, when you say it like that, it does sound like a pretty crazy money, but it kind of balances out with all the delivery that I do for Amazon and Uber Eats.
How much are you paying a month for this car?
About $13.90. Just the car payment, $13.90.
He's paying somebody's rent. I almost had to get out my seat for that one, y'all. He's almost paying somebody's rent. Rent for something that sits on 4 wheels that he has to use for Uber, for DoorDash, just to keep it in a parking lot. Come on, man.
and insurance on top of that.
So just for perspective, you're paying almost $1,000 a month based on this finance charge accrual per diem, just in interest. All your principal hasn't been eaten down, and you still owe so much. Look, how's your credit so far? How's your credit right now?
Better credit nowadays. I got a 687. I had my mom co-sign it.
What kind of car are you looking for?
Something good on like gas, Toyota, Nissan, something either hybrid or just. I like luxury, but I just know they're probably gonna be the best on gas.
How much do you make a month?
About $2,400.
Bruh, your mom co-signed for it. You making $1,200 a paycheck roughly before expenses, and your car note is more than one of your 2-week paychecks. And you owe $55,000 on the damn car.
Well, you only make $2,300 a month or a week?
$2,300 a month. But I don't have a lot of bills. Bro. It's just my car payment.
Now, not having a lot of bills ain't bad. Don't sound too shabby, but you need to up your income. I mean, my guy, you're not even making $100 a day.
Insurance and my phone bill, and I live with family. So.
Look, man, with 96,000 miles, your Scat Pack's probably, I can give you, if it's in good condition, you do have 2 accidents on it. A lot of miles. I mean, you're almost at $30,000 in negative equity. How much money do you have down right now?
It'd be like $5K, man. I didn't think it was going to be that much negative equity. 2 accidents?
Yep, 2 accidents.
I only knew about 1.
Look, I mean, the only thing I can do for you is probably try to get you in a cheaper car. The issue is have another open auto, but the problem you're going to have is you're limited to your income, number one. Number two, you have so much negative equity, I can't roll over this vehicle into a different car. And even if I could, which I can't, you would have an extremely high payment. You'd be paying more than $1,400 a month. And you can't refinance because your car is worth $24,000-$25,000. And if the bank sees that you owe $55,000, their loan to value wouldn't cover how much you owe, so you'd have to still put a down payment on that. I know there's a lot of negative things and no, but I wouldn't invest in buying a car to go do Uber Eats or Uber or Instacart. The reason is because you're volunteering your equity, your wear and tear on your vehicle to a company that's making a service charge off of you. They're making more money off you than you're going to make off them. Yes, you may be able
100%. And people think, and I used to think as well, that you could just hustle your ass off in order for you to make a good amount of money with these apps. I mean, because let's be honest, it's costing you battery power and costing you some time with your cell phone. But what people don't calculate is the expenses that come with the car that you have. And if you have a car that requires maintenance and it's a little bit more expensive than the average economy car, then you're going to be forking that over. Not only that, people doing it just to have money. It sounds like he doesn't even have a job. It sounds like his job is to deliver. I'm not disrespecting those out here who ride, share, and deliver all day, but let's be real. You know you want to get paid more. At the end of the day, people don't calculate how much gas it takes for them to keep on going to destination to destination. And if you do, it's taken out of the little pay they're giving you. I believe that doing rideshare apps and doing food delivery apps is a financial boost off of what you're already supposed to be making when you're working a 9 to 5. Yes, you get a level of freedom when you are doing those rideshare apps and everything, but it comes at a cost. And truth be told, life becomes a lot more simpler and easier to stack your money when you don't have money constantly going out while you're making your money. The whole idea is for you to capitalize on the chance that you can make extra money. But every time you make extra money, you burn the money you already put in your tank, the money that you already invested into your tires, for your oil changes, and possibly getting into accidents. Let alone, we're not even talking about getting higher insurance rates if you're honest with your insurance provider with ride sharing or food delivery, which you should be, but most people, nah, because they don't even talk about that when they break down how much their insurance went up when they started ride sharing or food delivery apps. But anyways, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below, and subscribe if you like the content.
And when y'all talking about people having car notes, I want you to know that most people don't wake up like, hey, let me plummet myself into debt, right? The reality is that it's much easier to come up with $1,500 to $2,000 for a down payment than it is to come up with $10,000. Yes, I said $10,000 because this is not 10 years ago. You need at least $10,000 to buy a decent cash car that doesn't need a whole bunch of work. The days that you could spend $3,500, $4,500, even $5,500 or $5,000 on a decent car that lasted is gone. Everything has gone up. I literally seen somebody selling a 2015 for $8,000, a 10-year-old car. You want to know? I had two 10-year-old cars, right? In 2012, I got a 2002 Ford Taurus, and that was $2,500. 2014, I got a 2004 Taurus, and that was $3,500. It ain't the same, y'all.
100% it's not the same. And if you are the type to say, well, you can just find out what's wrong with the car and get it at a cheaper price and learn how to fix it, that costs time. And time also needs to be invested in that skill in order for you to do it in enough time, in order for you to be using the car, actually consistently. On the other hand, no, people aren't planning to save up 10 grand to buy a car cash unless they are. But the truth is, they're not understanding interest rates either. They're just not. And they're not willing to figure out how to take advantage of paying the car off early or not getting our luxury cars. We really got to start from the bottom of the bottom. First of all, don't search for the real car that you want if you can't buy it cash. You know what I'm saying? Second of all, don't be buying new cars. Buy it used. Third of all, buy it from a place that gives your car a warranty. This is advice that my dad had told me because, well, if anything's wrong with the car and it's covered under warranty, then you can just take it back and they should be able to fix it or return it, and you get some type of compensation or service alongside with it to help solve that problem. Unfortunately, Facebook Marketplace does not offer that unless you're getting it from a dealership, unless, you guys can prove me wrong. But at the end of the day, I want a warranty, and I want to make sure the depreciation is already gone from the vehicle. I'm not buying a new car because it comes with higher insurance as well. You know what I'm saying? But let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. Are you able to still find cars that are $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 and they're actually decent? Like you don't have to put in any work or effort in order to have the car actually do what it needs to do, which is get you from point A to point B? Let me know in the comment section down below, and subscribe if you like the content, by the way.
I have no idea how some people are surviving in this economy. Yesterday, I had a lady come in who was looking to trade out of her cash car and into a Hyundai Tucson. She told me that she needed every single option in the car, so that means she has to be in a Tucson Limited. I pull up a Tucson Limited, she takes it for a test drive, she absolutely loves it. Next step from here is just an information application so I can get her approved. She goes on to tell me that her total monthly income is $1,700. And yes, I did not stutter, $1,700. Keep in mind, she came into the dealership with 2 kids. She might have more kids than that. Now, I will never knock somebody based off of their income because it's none of my business whatsoever, but all I could do is salute her. I have no idea how she's able to survive off of $1,700 a month with 2 kids and all the other bills that she has to handle. Nevertheless, I got her approved. Her payment came out to $508 on the car that she wanted, but I told her there was other cheaper options that were less loaded that would save her money monthly. She said she didn't want those. Now, given that she had her cash car for 10 years, she forgot that she needed full coverage on the new car. She ended up just using the quote finder in my bio. She secured insurance for like $200 a month. So $200 a month for car insurance plus $508 for the actual car note. We're at $708 a month. That's a little bit less than half of her total monthly income. God bless her.
Yeah, God bless her, because I just did the math here. If she's making $1,700 a month, that means she's making roughly $56 a day, and the car note is going to be $508. And if you divide that by 30 days, she'll be forking over $16 a day to own the car, and 56 minus 16 is $40 a day. $40 a day. Now, $40 a day times 30 is $1,200. But he also says some other expenses. And she has like, how many children? Did y'all get that? Let me know in the comment section down below. How many children did she have? Look, maybe something's not getting shown to where we need to be like, okay, yeah, she making more money. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We be hearing crazy stories these days on social media. But damn, $56 a day. And your car note is $508. It's not looking good. It is not looking good. Maybe she needed the car really bad, but let me know what you would have done in this scenario. Subscribe if you like the content.